Just seeing how the mics work. Just walking around in the wind, seeing how the mics sound. Pretty bright out here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see any of the comments, if anybody comes in. Waiting. It's a beautiful day. The blue angels are in the sky. Whew. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. Uh-oh. I hear the angels. Wonder if I can capture them. Hey, Chloe Love. How do I sound? How's the mic sound? I'm doing a test live to see how I sound for the on location live. Ooh, look at them. Look at them, guys. Told you the blue angels are in the skies. Every Tuesday and Wednesday, they practice for their air shows when they're in town. You know, living here is the home of them. So, well, the home for them here, and then the other one's in California. But yeah, okay. So they're sounding okay. Risa, my gorgeous queen, how are you? How are you? I'll be seeing you around. I'll be like, oh, look at her. Everybody don't know. They're in the presence of a queen. Oh, it feels good out here, y'all. My skin gonna be so mad at me, but I protected it. I put on all kinds of protection because I got a pool party coming up, right? And of course, obviously, I got to get my skin used to the sun a little bit. You know, my skin don't like the sun at all. Well, you old OGs know that. Y'all see me break out so bad. Well, I'm glad I sound good. How does the wind sound? Did you guys hear the Blue Angels? Are you hearing any kind of feedback with the new fuzzy wuzzy here I got? Testing. I hear them, but I don't know where they're at. Of course, they could be already long gone by the time you hear them. They must have flew below the tree lines. I can't see them anywhere. My cigarette went out. Oh no, there they are. They must have flew on below the tree lines coming back. Loud. Oh, you did hear it? Okay. Are they back there in the background? I can't tell. I gotta get out of the road though. There's people's coming. The tree guys were here. The tornado kind of tore up a couple trees here in the yard. So they got that taken care of. They're doing something down there. Like, they got all kinds of shit going on around here. Tornado tore up everything on top-wise, tree-wise. Can't see them? Okay. Yeah, they're flying around all over the city. So pretty much anywhere you live here in the city on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, all you got to do is just sit outside and look up, because they're going to fly overhead at least 5 to 10 times. Whoo! So how's everybody's day? Rossi, my beautiful queen. We are worthy. How do I sound to you, Rossi? Everybody else said I sound good. Just wondering, doing a test live, seeing how the mic works. I got this pretty little baby. Look, it's just one of the cheap ones. I found it for like less than $10. So if it works, then I will maybe save up and get me a good one. Hey, Stitch, how are you? Welcome to the fam. We do pop-up tests when we get new equipment that, you know, the gems help us get. So, Stitch, let's see. Moderators around here, like, they're pretty observant. So if you need anything, hit the moderators up. I miss a lot of shit. I've had 8 aneurysms, 15 brain surgeries, 2 heart attacks, 2 strokes. Yes, I still smoke. I have A1A in my lungs. If you don't know what that is, it's alpha-1 antitrypsin. There's all kinds of videos and all kinds of good shit you can find in my About Me section. There's links to my private Facebook group for shadow work. If you to do any of that. There's a lot of construction going on, guys, so I got to get out of everybody's way. You see that one, guys? We got a solo one here. Oh no, here comes another one. Oh, he's got landing gear down. They must be landing. They're doing the straight line land. See, they got their landing gear down. There's another one. There's usually 5 or 6 of them. Oh, here comes yet another one. I don't know if you guys are seeing them because I obviously turned my phone. But they're about to go land somewhere. I love watching them. Man, I'd be so distracted on every Tuesday and Wednesday, y'all. I can't help it. I can't hardly get no work done. I'd be trying to because I'd be working on my deck. And it's like I'm almost to the final part, right? Like, so me and my editor, we got like the guidebook together. It's ready to go. And like I've got all of my digital backgrounds that I'm going to use. I don't have my card backs picked out yet. Still thinking about that, but I do have some ideas floating around in my head. But then I've got all my hand-drawn sigils that I'm trying to figure out how to shrink and put into the background. It's not that easy. So, this brain of mine is learning new shit every day. And it's probably shit I learned in probably the 10th or 11th grade, or even when I went to college. I lost all them years and all that shit with all the aneurysms. So, well, since the mic works good, I guess I can just hang out with you guys for a little while. I've got a bunch of birds in the air. I don't know. I'm definitely thirsty, though. Let's get something to drink. Let's see how the kittens are. They were asleep, guys. I don't know. Let's take a look. Sorry if it's dark. Coming in from outside. Let's see. Where are they at?
Are you crunching?
No, we can't hear you crunching.
Try to crunch louder.
No, you don't need to crunch louder. Here they are, guys. Look. There's Mimi.
You're Thomas, right?
And then there's Saint. No, I'm live.
Oh shit, I like trying donuts.
No, I'm live. He's chilling. Chilling. They are so big now. Well, they're still a little tiny, but so big compared to when we brought them home that night. Oh. Whew. Okay, I forgot what I came in here to do, guys. So while my little man looks for the file on what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I was gonna get my my handy dandy tripod or phone pod. I don't know what you call that thing. Just a standing selfie stick. Haha. Yeah, this thing, guys. Look, it even has a remote control with it. One of the beautiful gems sent it to me. I don't know what to do with the remote control except mute shit. I haven't figured out how to work it. Oh, see? I just did something else. I'm not launching nothing. Hold on. Don't do that. You need a drink. Yeah, I'm thirsty. Let me see if I can get this in here. Hold on, guys. Nope. Twisting it the wrong way. Hey, Joe G, I see you. And everybody else coming in. Hello. I slept with this, y'all. Don't judge me. I slept with it. But I want to show y'all. It's green. I know it showed up kind of gray on my live the other day. Y'all didn't say nothing about grabbing cards, so I didn't grab none. And if you do, Mo's got some. I can grab a set from her. But I want to show y'all outside. This thing's green. But it was so gray looking. I watched the playback. I don't like watching my videos back. I'm a weirdo, right? How many of y'all like watching y'all videos back? Raise your hand if you do. Oh, and then I was taking this Colette Baron Reed class. I've taken it before, but I was refreshing all my memory. Can y'all tell it's green now? Look at this, baby. This thing has been through a few battles already, guys. Like, I am so happy to be the forever home for this gorgeous, beautiful, dreamy. Look, I think somebody might have taken and made a pendulum maybe out of the tip. It's like a perfectly clean break. Or maybe it was cut. I don't know. I have lots of stories I can figure out about it, but I'm not worried about it. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I was looking at the video. I was like, it looks so gray. I was like, it's so green in real life, guys. Like, it's so green. 0% watching my own videos. Yeah, I'm not, I have to for order purposes. It looks green today, right? Oh, I don't have no weeds, y'all. I'm out of weeds. But so we'll just sit here and chit chat. Hey, Dream, how you doing? Fogo, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? If I've missed anybody, the moderators will let me know. They'll greet you. Welcome, welcome in. We're just doing a pop-up. Hey, 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 hey. Is that not sitting right? Don't be doing all of that now. Don't be moving. That's what it's got legs for. The wind is pretty strong, but, you know, Florida winds, they are intense sometimes. So, yeah, I'm just doing a mic check. Hey, hey, Brother Thomas. Michelle. Yeah, she's at work, so no disturbing her. I was talking shit yesterday, sitting on the couch. I don't know, I'm always talking shit about something, and I was just manhandling the shit out of this and swinging it and doing all kinds of pretty things with it, and next thing I know, it fell point down like this, and I was like, what? All I knew is to move my foot, and when I looked at where it was at, I was like, that would have probably broke something. No, in my luck, I would have broke a toe, right? Holy crap. I was like, okay, all right, that instant karma. I guess I'm not going to be talking shit no more. Oh, the mic is really good. Good. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. It's windy where you're at. Well, growing up in the Midwest, you know, them Chicago hawk winds and that cold. Yeah, that's not the kind I'm talking about. This down here is like tropical, and like the intensity of it is wonderful. I love it. I'm air sign, so obviously I love the air and those strong winds. It's like I want to just lean into them. I love them. I want to do trust falls. No breaking toes with Chloe's crystal. So I'm not kidding you. Every time I get a box from Chloe's Crystals, guys, look. So my neighbor, right on the other side of that Kabbalah over there, oh yeah, on the other side of the Kabbalah, they got my first Chloe package, right? And then luckily yesterday, this beautiful neighbor ended up with my Chloe package that came on Monday, and I got it Tuesday. And I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, everybody's meant to get my shit but me. But I love that I got cool neighbors because I'm like the one and only that's got the name Hershey. So obviously, you know, when they see that on the box, they're like, this is definitely at the wrong place. Clearly the address is right, because that's like the first thing I look for. And I'm like, no, it clearly says B, or it clearly says blah, blah, blah. So it's like, this is hilarious. Like, the world has done me some turnarounds, right? So I've also got my Galaxy Bud going on in my ear, and I forgot to bring my I forgot to bring the box, so I hope you guys are still hearing me okay. Good thing it's just a test run. You're in Louisiana. Oh man, and another Pisces. Oh my God. Well, welcome to my world, because I attract Pisces like something fierce. I don't know. Leos and Pisces. I am a May Gemini, so I'm a first Gemini, right? So I have horns. I have the Taurus horns, and this is getting on my nerves. So hold on. Okay, real test. Can you guys still hear me with just this microphone and not my Bluetooth? Yes. Hey, Brother Jeff. I didn't see you sneak in here. Oh, I love me a Taurus. Like, don't tell nobody, but my favorite cousin, Intuitive Ella, most of y'all, if you follow me, then you already know. And you might even be a fan on her page, right? On her channel, right? But Intuitive Ella is a 420 Taurus. And so how could she not be my favorite? So anytime I ain't got none, I'm just sitting over there going, what would intuitive Ella do? I mean, you're born on that day, so you're naturally the best ever, right? I'm just saying, I'm talking shit, but hell yeah. Watch, I'm gonna set that down and I'm gonna forget about it because I forgot to bring my box. And those Galaxy earbuds, they're good, but the second you don't have, they can't sense the box or actual wall goes between you. They start like beeping, like they're like lost. It's like I'm lost. I can't find my box, and it's like okay, I can't handle that beeping in my ear. Oh yeah, I love me some Taurus. So I'm a Gemini, and then my moon is a new moon Taurus, so the dark moon. So I've got that as my moon, but then I'm also coming, the coming out of the Taurus. So I've got the Taurus horns to begin with, being a first Gemini. So I'm absolutely love me some Taurus. I love me some Pisces because I'm telling y'all, we can get out in that ocean and float, right? My strongest element is water. Even though I work with fire because I work with chaos magic, don't freak out any newcomers. I promise. I'm not the bad guy in the situation. Usually us Scarlet Witches aren't the bad guy. We're just the one that people call in when they need everything to start all over again, right? So it's beautiful, man. The wind is nice. It's gorgeous. It's Wednesday, so we got shadow work. So today we're doing something I've never really done on Wednesdays, and we've been doing that over 2 years. So, and y'all, I don't know how Brother Thomas feels about it. Like, we were talking about it yesterday because we do it on his channel, and he's co-host. We've done this from day one together. Sorry, I'm gonna have to figure out where to put the mic at, like, because I hand talk a lot. So, Teresa, hello, my beautiful sister. Hello, y'all. You want to talk some shit, boy? She talk some shit with your ass. She's got stories. She's a wonderful person. She's a gorgeous soul. I'm so glad you're here. It is so good to see you, Teresa. Yeah, I love you. You are wonderful, boy. I'd be having like the worst 5 minutes and I'll be like, fuck it, I'm jumping on Facebook, and I guarantee you she's already put, like, she knew I was coming, and it's already fucking funny, and it's already about to just like totally lift me out of that little bitty spot I was getting stuck in. So there's this technique that I'm relearning, taking this Colette Baron Reed class, right? So in relearning it, she reminded me that whatever it is that gets our anxiety going or gets that uneasiness going, and we have to learn to overcome that, not just for ourselves but for our clients. And it's good to help our clients and fellow gems know how to do it, right? But it has to do with just truly understanding that so many things happen in a place called unconditional, right? Most people go to a place of just love, right? But when you really break down unconditional, everything in your world is unconditional. Even the worst day of your fucking life, the next day, well, goddamn, you know what? I made it through that shit. I guess it wasn't that bad after all, right? Fucking made it through it. So, tonight we're going to do something different, and I'm kind of excited, and we owe it all to Brother Joe, right? So Joe G sent me this love box, right? And it was kind of coming in my birthday, so even love boxes for the channel that come in May, I consider them part of my birthday gift. I'm just saying. Well, anyway, long story short, I got him and his wife's permission to read these letters, right? And we're talking about a couple that's been married for a long time. And they had been together at a long time when these letters were written, and now it's years and years later. And they remember what unconditional is, that commitment to unconditional. And that's all the letters are filled with, right? Even though there's hopes and dreams and wishes and heartbreak and upset and mad and misunderstandings, the one thing that is throughout it all is unconditional. And I want you guys now during this test live to take the rest of the day until we get into shadow group tonight to think about, what does unconditional look like to you, right? What is being accepted for who you are and having that to give to people look like, right? Because I'm not. I used to be. I am not the one that sits around and gossips. I am not the one that sits in a negative mind frame. I'm not the one that's planning to break someone's heart anymore. I'm not that person, right? That part of me is inside of me, but it doesn't exist. It doesn't have a time, a place. It's not scheduled to be released anymore. I have control over it. And when you are healed, there is just something about the empowerment of knowing that I learned my most valuable lessons from understanding what unconditional truly meant, right? And when you think you got it and you think you understand it, the universe itself will shake your ass up and say, really? Well, let's see if you can tap dance. Oh, yeah? Well, let's see if you can swim. Oh, yeah? Well, let's hope you can run. Life has a way of making sure you stay prepared for everything. And once you are a healed individual from everything that you was, everything that you are and will become has a whole new meaning, because all of a sudden there is no, and I mean zero. I don't care how many times you have done it. All of a sudden, expectations as a part of your world doesn't exist. Expectations for what? I learned that leads to heartbreak the hard way, not the hard way, hard away, right? Yeah, there's a whole difference when you have to learn from the hard knock life, right? Everybody has their story, their journey. And I keep hearing it every day, guys. You know, I don't usually go to guided meditations, although we all know that I love me some Terry, right? And I love the way she can hold some space. But I also know that that woman can have me lost in the middle of bumfucked Egypt. I ain't kidding you. I don't know how many times in her guided meditations I have ended up in places I don't know how I got there. And I like it, but then I realize, oh, now I can learn to let myself go, right? And sometimes when I am just listening to the conversations that is going on, whether I'm interacting with them or not, I am absolutely in love with watching the growth come from you guys, by seeing the healing and what it looks like, right? Every day I get to live like a 12-year-old little kid. Every day. It's my mind frame, and that's the one that's in control. Me, myself, and I. I don't let the forced thoughts, I don't let other people's opinion, I don't let any of that rule me. There's a smile on my face, and they didn't put it there. That is the best part. I healed my heart. I didn't go back to the same people that broke it. These aren't lessons that I learned overnight, trust me, and I didn't learn them the first time either. No. I lost like 40 years of my life trying to figure that shit out, y'all. I'm not kidding you. 40 years. You lose it just like that. You look back and you're like, ah, damn. Well, what's the next 40 if I make it look like? Because somebody like me, I'm turning 49 in I don't know how many days and a wake up I've got. I was definitely not promised this. I wasn't. There are so many times life itself said, knocked my feet right from under me, whether it was being hit by a car, being thrown into the system, being abused, being wrong, going from being the victim to being the victimizer. There's so many archetypes and all these roles, all these different hats that I wore that I didn't understand, right? It was like every time I think I'm on top of it, life itself puts me right back in a situation that I had to find a way to pull myself out of. There was no ladder, no ropes, no lights. Matter of fact, nobody was there. They left me hanging most of the time. The few that was there to this day, they are still in my circle, and they ain't going nowhere. On my good days, my bad days, and the days I don't even remember who the hell they are. It takes me a minute. They are the ones that push me every day to remember, did you take a shower today? Hershey, did you eat today? Hershey, did you this today? Hershey, what about your medicine? Holy shit, Hershey, you're covered in bruises. When's the last time you took your medicine? I don't know. I'm a grown adult, but I don't know. When you find humor, no matter where it comes, some people, even in tragedy, may not understand that a healed person has already been there. And what they're not going to do is allow that broken, unhealed person, and only broken because they aren't the one in control, right? Once you put batteries in a remote control, you may be flicking the direction you want to go, but the remote control is doing all the thing, right? But without the batteries, guess what ain't happening, right? So that's what I mean about control. This gorgeous, beautiful thing, as someone that has been through everything I have been through, trust me when I tell you, this is one powerful mamma jamma up here, and we do not give ourselves enough credit for what we are capable within our own self, what we can manifest just by speaking it into existence, willing it to live. It's already living in another place, in another time, and just a few steps ahead of me that I haven't reached yet. But if I start knowing that I'm there, well, hell, I'm already enjoying it. I just can't physically have it yet. But that's the best part. Life will teach you when you ask for patience. They're going to put you in every situation that is going to require it for you. And you're going to be like, why is this happening to me? You ask for it. When you ask the universe to remove the mask from you and everybody starts all of a sudden acting real funny with you. No, 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 no. They've been acting funny with you. You just got your mask removed. See what I'm saying? You are seeing people for who they actually are now. You are understanding them differently. You get a chance to decide if they are worthy of you, if you are worthy of them, if you are destined to continue your walk together, or you know what, I am cutting my losses. Sorry, it's been fun, but I am done with the consequence because it seems like I'm the only one paying it, right? Yeah, you start realizing it real quick in life. Whew. I just know that no matter what your faith is, as long as you have it, you're welcome. You have to have faith, right? I don't care if your higher power is your tree and you hug it every day, and in some weird way in your mind, you believe that tree is hugging you back. It may be. And I need you to know I believe you when you say it hugged me back. I'm going to say I believe you. I believe you. This world is full of all kinds of a magic and a wonder that we can't begin to understand until we start to believe and we have faith in something that we can't see. I make a what? Pilgrim? Like, I'm not real good with words, but I don't know if you heard me. I've got like all kinds of shit. Like 85% of my right side of my brain is metal. So like I'm always buffering over here when it comes to words. Preonite. Ooh, preonite. Ooh, did you ask what it was? Did you ask? And I missed it because I'm just running my damn mouth. And I still need something to drink. Y'all, I didn't get me none to drink. See, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit I be talking about. Hold on, let's make sure she's working. We gotta play. Is she on the phone? Is she on the phone? Are you on the phone?
No.
Okay, she's not on the phone, so we can talk. I literally came in here to get a drink of something, and I can't remember what it was, but I now have a drink. I'm going back outside now. And I don't see any moderators yelling at me to grab a deck of cards, so I'm just gonna go sit back outside. Sip, sip. I walk to my shamanic tree and confuse. I know the word, I just can't get it out. Over waters. I go to the ocean. I try to go about 5 times a week. I go as much as I can. I live less than a mile away from it right now, so I'm pretty fortunate that way. I'm actually very fortunate for that. Because, as a teenager, I fell in love with a part of Florida. And I've been through all parts of Florida, guys, and I do mean from the top to the bottom. And I have a few spots that just, they're some kind of wonderful. And what I can tell you This spot, as a teenager, I came here and fell in love with it. And then I didn't get to ever come back to Florida until I became adult, right? And then I got to go through Orlando and Anna Marie Island and Clearwater and Tampa and all these beautiful places. And then last year I got to go to Key West. So Key West has officially stole my heart, y'all. I thought it was going to be the Bahamas, but they are in a strong second. Sorry. Key Weird is for me. I'm sorry. I am a whole lot weird with my misfit ass, and I love it. I need to get my Lady Misfit tap finished, actually. But speaking of that, Key Weird is for me. When I get my deck and my book done, I think if I'm still able to be on this side, that's where I'd like for it all to go away at. That's where I want to spend the last of my days. And I know there's a lot of this world I haven't seen, but when there's an energy that is perfect, that's all you need. It doesn't matter how big it is. Doesn't matter. That's my spot. And although I dream of all these beautiful other places, it's definitely going to be that, or obviously the Bahamas, because I fell in love with something there that isn't here. A color, a vibe, a sound, a smell, a feeling. There is this sense of freedom there. And although it's only, what, 50, 60 nautical miles from Key West, there is a sense of freedom there that just is, well, something that's not here. Something that is not here for sure. I can't see comments. Hold on. Y'all know I'm blind as shit. I can't see the damn comments without my glasses on. Oh my God. So what I can tell you about the six-toed cats, they're everywhere. They're not just, you know, in one spot. They're everywhere. Oh my God. And then, so I did a meet and greet when I was there last year. And what I can tell you is meeting some amazing people and eating at this amazing, I don't remember the name of this restaurant. Oh my God. Where the hell was the name of this restaurant? I can't remember the name of this restaurant we went to, but, like, I got to meet one of the locals that lives there year round. Lucky ass. And then one of the gems drove down and we met, the Hemingway house. Oh man, it's so cool. But what I can tell you is that there's chickens and cats everywhere. Six-toed cats are everywhere from the time you get off at the docks. Even if you walk, I think it's like 7 miles long. Even if you go the entire island, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Hi, Devoria. Hi. But Key West. But anyway, there's a little restaurant we went to, and then this little shop, and then look, you can just literally walk down the street and smoke. You know, this 420 level was in heaven, and I lived in wreck-free states, and you just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, yeah, you see them sitting outside or see them sitting in a parking lot or at the park or whatever, and they're enjoying or whatever. But just everyone, it's my kind of place. It's my kind of place. I've never been to Colorado, but or the West Coast. So Michelle, you know, she born and raised in LA, so she's gonna go home one of these years, and I'm gonna get to go with her and see what the West Coast is really like from a native. So I'm kind of excited about that. That's coming up in the next few years, somewhere down the road, but I don't know where. Your heaven? Oh man, where is your heaven? I missed it. Most of the island. Oh, I missed that too, and I got fat, chunky fingers. I know, Teresa. I mean, my brother goes all the time because y'all already know. He helps do air shows for our service guys that do all the military air shows, right? So my brother does. He travels all over America, and his favorite part of this country is anything West Coast, like from New Mexico on, or well, maybe even Colorado, because we're big 420 lovers. But yeah, like there's certain spots. If he's like within 100 miles or 200 miles of it, like he don't care. Like he has to go. He loves the West Coast so much. I can't wait. I'm gonna get my chance, but for some reason it's just I don't know. I'm a true lover of Florida, and my brother liked it, and then he fell in love with the West Coast. So I don't know. Maybe he wasn't a true Florida lover, but I wonder if you can like love them both, or is it just gonna be like, yeah, that's nice, but I'm wondering, am I gonna be comparing it to Florida? Because honey, baby, I get everything I want here. I get swamps, I get alligators, I get Everglades, I get swamp. I get lots of all of the witchy good vibes. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of comparison. I bet. You were born in Oregon. Ooh, ooh. Now see, when I think of West Coast, like I would love to go to Washington or Oregon. I'm not kidding you. Like I've like bypassed California altogether. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not giving them enough credit. I know. I'm being a hater right now. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm not being a hater. Not being a hater. There's some beautiful things about it. I know there is, and I'm gonna fall in love with it. But I've always wondered what like Oregon or Washington was like, but not in the winter. I don't do cold, and it's really cold up there. But I was thinking like because of my photodermatitis from my lupus and shit, like I bet I could live up there in like the Pacific Northwest, and my skin would probably be in heaven, except for the damn cold weather. I hate the cold. It might not be for you. Well, I mean, I grew up in the Midwest, so there was always a rival between Kansas City and St. Louis. So it's in my DNA. And then I was born in Houston. I believe there's a bunch of rivals. Yeah, it's in my DNA. I love it. I'm gonna love it though. I know I am. Dallas. Hey, yeah, Brother Thomas said that they're gonna have their first 3-digit day, and I'm not lying. I don't miss that shit, y'all. I love me the Heat, but Houston, that's something else. That's not even heat. That is ridiculous. That's not heat, y'all. I don't know what that is in Houston. I don't know what that is. I was born there. I couldn't take it. I was there almost a year, and I never acclimated. I could not sit outside. I couldn't. I would be drenched. I walk outside and I'm instantly soaked. And I grew up in the Midwest. There's a lot of humidity there. That is different. Different. Oh, it is way too hot. Way too hot. Way too hot. I will take the Florida sun over Texas any day. Any day. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. No, no, no. Y'all, there's a pollinator here. We have a visitor. Hi, bee. Well, hello, little soldier. I wish there was more flowers for you over here. I love seeing the pollinators, guys. Yay. If it was a wasp, I would have been gone, y'all. I don't play with them things. But he don't want to bother me. And if he lands on me, somebody told me they like grow their yard out, and they have like the honeycomb things or whatever. Anyway, they said that when they land on you, you're matching their vibration. So they thought you were a familiar. And I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah." So now I just look, my brain just locks into that mind frame, and it's like, okay, I'm relaxed. Like even if he lands on me, I'm matching his vibe today. He thinks I'm a pretty black and white flower, so I'm not gonna be scared of him. San Antonio for a summer, and it was like I'm telling you, I couldn't breathe. Tracy, you get it. You already get it. You already got it. I ain't even worried about it. You understand. It was so miserable. And as, like I said, I was born in Houston. Texas just didn't want me there. I'm just telling you, Texas didn't want me there. They didn't want me there. There's no way that you can be comfortable when you cannot do anything because it's 112 for no reason. And it's not even noon. Like literally, it's not even noon. And with the heat index, and then it would go up to 115, 120 in the afternoon. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, no, 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 no. And then does it shut off when the sun goes down? No. No, it's gonna go all night long, like all night long. You go outside at 1, 2, 3 in the morning, thinking I'll be able to sit outside. No, no, you ain't gonna be able to wear your glasses. You ain't gonna be able to see nothing. It's not happening. No, no, no. And this is my experience, y'all. It is my truth. It may not be y'all's, but let me tell you, made me think about me saying all my life as I love the heat. No, wait, there's limits to that. Clearly, there has to be limits. Yeah, bugs. Yeah, bugs, bugs, bugs. Yes, Rossi. Yes, yes, yes. And as someone that has lived from the top to the bottom and visited some of the most absolute gorgeous parts of this state, even the little village, there's like this town here that's not too far from Bradington or Bradington or however you say it. I'm not sure how you say it, but you got to take their bridge to get to Anna Marie Island. So when we were there, we saw this ad for, it was on one of the commercials. We were watching TV or something, and there was a TV at the pool at the house we were in. So yeah, it was nice and special. So that's where I saw the commercial at. So anyway, I see this commercial for this whole village, this whole town is all about psychics, mediums, healers, spiritualists, shaman, witch doctors, card readers, Ouijas. I'm like, oh my God, I want to go. So the second I think I'm going to be prepared for this, and now, like, hell yeah, I'm living in Florida now. I'm going to go to this place for one. It's way, way, like a long way away, right? Like, because believe it or not, Florida is bigger than you think it is. So it's like in the middle of the state. So it's already quite a ways away. So there's no way I'm getting to it easily. Aloha. But on top of that, it's like the whole village. But anyway, I couldn't remember the name of it. So I just keep looking and I can't think of the name of it. So if anybody knows or remembers the name of it, please let me know. Please let me know. Please let me know. I cannot remember it. So that goes for the future watchers, the ones that are here now. If you happen to know the name of this witchy little town, it's a village.
It must be nice to be retired.
It is. It really is very nice to be retired.
Yeah, I retired at 52 years ago.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah.
It's just play money.
Oh, look. I like play money. No. Let me stop. Okay. Yeah. Let me stop. The tree guys, they are awesome guys. They came here and they cleaned up all of the tree. It is gone now, but it's okay. It's okay. It's beautiful. It's cleaned up. No damage. It was great. You're gonna need to speak English, or you're gonna have to get your ass up out of here. I'm not playing with you, and this is your one and only warning. Period. Like I thought, English. USA. That's where I'm from. I've just sat here and said a whole bunch of times I was born in Houston, USA. What are we wowing, Joe? Yes, Rossi, yes. I don't think I'm going to drink it. Yes, I hope you guys are hearing me. How do the mic sound now? So, it sounded good with the Blue Angels. It sounds good with the wind, but how does it sound with the actual equipment going by? Were you guys able to hear me? Yes. Oh man, I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. Has anybody been there or heard about it or 5 second rule? It was just my lid. Sounds weird. I am weird. I love it. I love it. I am the misfit of weird. I am the lady misfit. I love it. If nothing else, I want to go just for the experience. I mean, it's not like I need a Ouija to talk to the dead for me, or I need a card reader to read for me. I already have my readers that I go to do my blind spots or whatever I may need, right? So I just want to, rude, just want the experience of it. Like the 12-year-old kid in me is going, oh, hell yeah, let's go, let's go. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, the backgrounds, I don't. Yeah, it's the equipment. There is a whole lot of equipment going on, and well, I don't know if you can hear Cole now, but they're doing a lot of work, and then they've got to do a lot of cleanup from the tornado and everything going on. So there's just a lot of equipment going on in the area. It has been very, very busy. Very busy. They're putting in a new sidewalk, like, because over here is where we found the kittens, like right there, but none of that looked like that. It looked like trees and brush everywhere, and the kittens were right over there. The excavator had another in, so we think there were 7 of them, and like I said, we were able to save 2, so we couldn't get to all of them. We tried though. Man, I think it looks so cool, Chloe. Like they've got this metaphysical store there that well, and I saw all this on a commercial, right? So like I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it was hyped up for clickbait, none of that, right? But from what I saw about this metaphysical store, like there are things that they call, it's called a sing stone, and if this is true, I want to see if I can walk in the store and hear the hum, because apparently only those that are like meant for this stone can hear the hum, right? And that's called a sing stone. So I'm very curious to see if I can hear the hum. And like they don't show what kind of crystal it is. They like black it out and they call it a sing stone. And different people, when they walk in the store, they hear this weird humming sound, and it's like they follow the hum, and every single time they go to this very specific stone. So I don't remember what it's called, like its scientific name, but apparently once it finds its owner, though, if anyone would like take the stone or do something disrespectful to the owner while the owner is holding or in possession of the sing stone, like it retaliates with like instant kind of karma kind of shit. And I'm thinking, I want to test this theory. I want to, you know me, I want to test this theory. I want to see if this is some real shit. You know me, and you know I'm gonna be the first one to be like, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. But then again, that don't mean it's bullshit just because I can't hear the hum. It just means maybe it's not meant for me. But I would love to give myself that opportunity to go see if I can hear the hum of the sing stone. I think it sounds wonderful. All right, I'm going to finish my last little piece, and then I am probably going to end this because I have to get ready for shadow work tonight. And I've already read the letters a couple of times, but I want to read the letters a couple more times because I'm finding like I'm stumbling over the wording, and it's not the wording, it is my brain, and I just want it to flow beautifully tonight. So, and then like I said, Thomas and I are doing our own little homework, and then for those of you that were here for the homework assignment and you show up tonight, I'm curious to see what you found out, what else in your life has that word tied to it. So it'll be fun. It'll be very interactive tonight. Not so much on like actual reads, but you know, if you need one, that's what tonight will be about. We will break them cards out in a minute. You know it. But I want us to start seeing it. And once we can start seeing it, we can start believing it. And y'all know how it goes from there. Once you believe, the more you will see. The more you see, the more you can conceive. The more you conceive, the more you will achieve. So it is the process where you have to trust the process, but you can't skip a step and think it's still going to work. Or you can't do it backwards. You can't achieve it before conceiving it. Nah, you didn't truly comprehend it. You just went with it, and that's why it didn't work. So I really want you guys to put the work in, because you are worth it. No matter what you think, no matter what someone tells you, you are so worth the work. Doesn't matter what they think about you. It just means they're not willing to look inside their self. Oh man, me and my twin flame, nah, we ain't never on the same page. Matter of fact, he's usually chapters behind me. We're in the same book, but I think I'm closer to like past the plot twist and all of that, and he's still somewhere with levels to go, like trying to figure out a plot twist, right? We are always on different pages, different chemistry. Although the physical chemistry is wonderful, that's all there was. And it was just like, how is this not possible? How is this so hard? Nope. I know I wasn't meant for my twin flame, and I am glad he is halfway across the country, because I ain't got to worry about him. Ain't got to worry about him. Nope. No. Live your life, grow the hell up, and I wish you all the best. I messed up too, shit. I like to think I'm perfect, but I know better. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Yep. It's always constant. It ain't going nowhere. Go to work, wind chimes. All right. Good thing twin flames are not soulmates, right? Learning the difference between soulmates and twin flames made a huge difference in my life, because I kept putting them in the same category. And no, for me, my twin flame was lessons. Big lessons. Huge lessons. And I, again, was the only one that paid the consequences. All right, I love you guys. I will see you tonight for shadow work. If Brother Thomas is not feeling up to it, it will be on my page. But otherwise, make sure you're subbed up to Brother Thomas. We love you, and we will see you tonight at 8 Central for our different live tonight. Because tonight, we aren't talking shadow work. We're talking unconditional love. Unconditional. Love just falls as one of the emotions, but it has to be all of them, right? Can't pick and choose. It has to be them all. All right. Bye, guys. Until next time.